my first kiss until the age of 32, and I want to tell you some things that I learned. Let me explain. Hi, my name's Laura, and I accidentally didn't start dating until the age of 32. And I'm talking, I was never asked out. I'd never held hands with anyone. I had my first kiss at the age of 32. And for someone who had zero life experience up to this point, it quickly became my favorite thing. I did a whole video about it, which you can go catch. But a bunch of you wanted some tips for learning how to French kiss. Now, here's the thing. I've only ever French kissed someone once. I am by no means an expert, so I decided to phone in a friend who I know adores French kissing for some of her best tips. So let's dive right in, shall we? These are actually fake glasses, so I mean, you get the drift, right? Okay, so firstly, it is when you're not used to being in close proximity to someone, even if you've had all the experience in the world, kissing someone, getting used to kissing someone, getting used to being in their space is nerve-wracking, okay? Or at least it was for me as an anxious person. So I needed a little bit of time to thaw out. And the best way to thaw me out is just being in close proximity. So giving me a hug, cuddling with me, maybe sitting on the couch and watching a movie ahead of time, just something to initiate that physical closeness and ease us into the experience. If there are things you can do to take the edge off, have a drink. I used to take showers, long shower, a hot shower before I got into a zesty kissing, making out mood. You just want to be able to get outside of your head. You want to be able to not worry as much as possible. Remember, the spirit of this is exploration, and nobody knows how to French kiss, tongue kiss right out the gate. Everybody had to learn. So allow yourself the opportunity to explore. Okay, we are going to think about tongue kissing as playfully holding hands with another person's tongue. You're going to want to make sure that your breath is fresh and your lips are moisturized. So, baby girl, brush your teeth. If you can't brush your teeth, gum is your friend or mint is your friend. You're going to tilt your head to the side, and this is to make room for the other person's face, right? So your noses don't bump. Here's the thing. If your noses do bump, if your teeth do bump, it's okay. It's not embarrassing. Honestly, you can just laugh it off. It can be a very cutesy moment. Just roll with it. You're going to want to sit somewhere comfortable. Real key here for French kissing, tongue kissing is that you want to take your time. You want to get comfortable. You want to enjoy the experience. So you're going to want to pick somewhere that you can properly make out. So a couch, a bed, just somewhere that you're going to be comfy sitting in for a while. You're going to start with a regular kiss, a tongueless kiss, and then you kind of build up. So start slow, and then we can amp up. We can ramp up. And since we're starting slow, you want someone to match your energy, okay? So if someone is reaching their tongue into your mouth and trying to touch your tonsils right out the gate, we don't need that. Probably even once we're in the gate, we don't need that. We want to build up with a slow little invitation, okay? So you're pressing your tongue. If you're taking lead or if the other person's taking lead, just lightly press your tongue against the other person's lips or vice versa. Then you're going to upgrade to brushing your tongue against their tongue. But you're going to go with soft, gentle movements. You're caressing someone else's tongue. You can swirl your tongue around theirs, but you're aiming for this to be a slow, sensual experience. And then it can intensify, but don't intensify. Don't start here. Start here and let it grow. Use your hands. You can put them on someone's face. We talked about this in the last video. You can caress someone's face, right? You can put them in their hair. You can put them on their shoulders, on the waist, on their chest, on their back. Remember that it's not just your mouth in action here. Remember that everyone actually has different sized tongues. So depending on how short or long your tongue is, you're going to be able to go deeper or not as deep into someone else's mouth. So we don't want to just thrust all the way in. We want to just do a nice, gentle, we're licking ice cream into someone's mouth. The other person's tongue is the ice cream. That's what we're starting with. You can vary the pressure. So if you're doing gentle kisses with your tongue, you could maybe press up harder against someone with the rest of your body, or use your hand to kind of increase the pressure and the pleasure. I will be amazed if this video doesn't get flagged, but we'll find out. You can explore more of that person's mouth. So you can lick or kiss around their lips. You can gently bite their lower lip with your teeth. And again, gentle is the key here. Just a light little nibble. And remember that this is a makeout. So, and this kind of goes again with exploring outside of someone's face. You can be kissing along their jawline, along their cheek, along their ear, along their neck. All of that is involved or can be involved. Mostly, I just want to remind you to take your time. You don't have to rush this. It can be a slow experience. I am so aware that I am so single right now and I am flushed. I want to try these out. So, happy smooching to us both. We're going to continue this series of like romantic physical touch in a way that the algorithm doesn't hate. So we'll see. What should we cover next? And by all means, if you've watched this far and French kissing is your favorite thing, please give us your tips below. Not ones that we can get flagged, but just share your advice, share your wisdom. Happy smooches, everybody.